Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one it is Psycho Pigs USB or UXB. USB. Fucking yeah, I got off to a great start, haven't I? Well, this was released by US Gold in I can't remember when. Not then. But, well, it may eventually show us. Yeah, subtitles. Here we go. 1987. Right. Now, this game had a bit of an infamous reputation purely because of the advertising campaign. Which was this. Yeah, well, okay, firstly, I don't think she was much of a looker. Secondly, I kind of wish they still advertise games that way today, purely because it really would piss off the fucking social justice warriors. And of course, that is the only thing that's good about them, is the ability to piss them off. Take it from me, it's fucking easy to do that. Anyway, let's get a game underway. I have joystick import 1 because if you press fire with joystick import 2, it starts a 2-player game. But there's only one of me, so here we go. Alright, so you get this introduction. It you know, shows you some of the other pigs in the game that are in each of the levels, but we'll skip that because it goes on for ages. So I am this pink one at the bottom, and the idea is to pick up bombs. The numbers on the bomb indicates the how long the timer goes on for, and basically you have to throw the bombs at the other pigs and try and blow them all up. And if you are the last pig standing, you won the level. Now the bombs will automatically explode if they hit a pig of any kind, including if you're able to hit yourself, which is not something you particularly want to do, but yeah, you can do it. I want to get that extra. Oh, fuck's sake. If you don't hit another pig when you throw the bomb, then the timer will go off and the bomb will explode automatically. Oh, fucking hell. I am making a real fuck up at last. There we go, so that's level 1 done. So the next level, and we get different pig turning up here. Whitey, carefree and whatever, purple, snobbish, bluff. Oh fuck it, let's just get on with it. Right, so oh, fucking hell, I nearly made a real bollocks up there. Oh fuck it, so I blew myself out, so I lost a life. Now as you see, the game doesn't stop when you lose a life. It just, you know, the round carries on going. This is the worst I have played this game for a long fucking time. I want that as another power up. But at the moment I'm not throwing the bombs very far, so that doesn't help when it comes to trying to actually get anywhere. Trying to take out the last... Oh, you fuck! There we go. Right, and after 2 rounds you then get this bonus round where you, it's I forget that. old sort of like fairground type game. You basically have to just walk over the top of them and hit them. If you look in the bottom left corner, there is the counter of how many I've hit. I think this level goes on for far too fucking long. It goes on for a minute. It only really needed to be like a 30-second one of them. But no, they made it a minute. So, you know, I've still got what seems like a fucking age to go here. I don't really want to be poncing about with this. I just want to get back to the actual game proper. So it looks like 16 is going to be my limit. There you go. Best I think I did was 20, so it's not that far off. So on to round 3. More bombs and more pigs, and some of them start to get pretty tricky to dispatch now. Oh, fuck it. So I took one out, but also took myself out as well. So you've got to be careful when throwing bombs, because they do bounce off the fucking side, and you could be caught. Now that thing I've got here has me immune from a hit, but it only lasts for that one. There we go. So got through that one. Now I think, well, I can't remember exactly, if the longer you hold down the fire button, the further you throw the bomb. Also, as you have seen throughout the level, bombs will frequently run out, as I've just been hit again. So this is now my last life. And so when that happens, the referee comes along and will place additional bombs on the screen. So I've stunned all these other ones, so that makes getting rid of these ones not so difficult. Oh, fuck it, or at least it would if I actually hit the fucking things. 5, 4, there you go. So I've managed to get through that level no problem, thanks to stunning them all. Right, so now this one is a lazy one. They shouldn't be too difficult to take out. But really, I've shown you the game in its entirety. This is it. Basically, it is like a futuristic sport, but because it's so violent, pigs are used instead of people. You're asking me to sort of try and think along the same sort of wavelength as you know, the people who came up with this fucking game. This bonus stage just goes on for too fucking long. So I'm doing, yeah, I've already got the same number I got in the last one, so yeah, I've now done better than previously. Still got loads of fucking time left. Right, so that's 20, 21, so this is now the best I've done on these bonus levels. But, you know, 25. I mean, the bonus level is just not fussed about that. I just want to do well in the main game itself. Right, there we go. Now, I don't rate my chances here because I'm already on my last life. Now, because your best chance is are to, you know, try and clear out, you cunt, areas when there's still loads of the other pigs on screen. You don't want to wait around and try and, I don't know, last the level. You want to actually try and clear out the levels relatively quickly. A bit like the polar opposite of fucking Renegade, which I just reviewed. So anyway, that is, well, there's a quick summary of the power-ups and what they will do. I can never remember what they do, so I just grabbed them anyway. Alright, let's get another game underway and start the review. Graphically, including the presentation, I actually think graphically it looks okay. I do not understand this obsession with pigs. Why it had to be pigs in this game. I fucked up already. But I mean, overlooking that, I think the graphics are fine. They're not, you know, fantastic. They are a bit on the blocky side, but you know, they work. The presentation I think is pretty good. In terms of audio, there's hardly any sound effects at all. Yeah, the whistle there is the only sound effect in the entire game. It could do with yeah, more sound effects. The music, well, on the title page isn't bad. The in-game music it does get a bit annoying after a while, after a very short while. Oh, fuck it. It's a chain reaction set off by that exploding bomb. There we go. So I set a chain reaction off myself, cleared those last two. Yeah, I suppose the music in this bonus level is okay, but the bonus level goes on for too fucking long. Which brings me on to gameplay. Well, okay, right, we've covered the bonus level. It's too long, it's pretty simple, but everything about the game is quite simple. I actually think that the gameplay isn't bad in the main game. It's somewhat fun. It is a bit of a sort of novelty, sort of gimmicky type game though. I mean, it doesn't take long yeah, for that. It doesn't take long for the novelty to wear off, and when it does, yeah, you're left with not much. Other issues, the game was bugged like fuck knows what when it came out. It was very glitchy. There are a number of power-ups that didn't work at all and stuff like that, which didn't help. This disc image I've got, they fixed quite a few bugs. Apparently there are still some in the game. I've not encountered them yet. That certainly doesn't mean that they are not there though. I'm doing better this time around. Why can't I? Oh, okay. I was saying, why couldn't I pick up that bomb? But I got through the level anyway. Got through that level pretty fucking quick. Oh, there we go. Oh, you cunt, and then blew yourself up, so... Oh, okay, I thought that was game over. I must have picked up an extra life. There's so many around here. And you also see there's a few graphics glitches going on. Right, that one is... that power up has made me move a lot faster, which is certainly handy. Oh, you thought I'd hit that fucker, but no. Oh, fucking come on. Alright, well that will make me immune to one bomb going off, and I fucking wasted that. Alright, one more to get. Oh fuck it. There we go, got the fucker. Which means another bonus stage, I think. Oh, no, okay. That's alright. I think this is the level I got to in the first playthrough. I still have the speed up that I picked up, which is very nice. Trouble is, I'm running around a bit too quickly for my liking. That wasn't the pig I was aiming at, but I'll take it. Oh fuck. And then I'll bollocks that right up. There we go. Alright, so again, just one left. There we go. Alright, that's that level done. Does that mean this is now the yeah, another bonus round. So yeah, it's a bit of a novelty gimmicky game, but it's quite fun to play for a short while. It's not got a huge amount that's going to keep you coming back, but yeah, for the occasional sort of like half hour or so, it's quite enjoyable little title. So what do I rate it? I'm still trying to decide. I'll decide when I have finished this go. They really do need to fucking shorten this bonus round. It's too fucking long. Alright, so now we've got the sporty orange pig. Alright. Alright, that's pick the fucking bomb up. Sometimes he just goes straight through the bombs. It doesn't register as picking it up. As you've seen, you can pick up the bombs when the timer is still running down, but you obviously have to throw it fairly quickly. So these brown pigs are supposed to be the worst, and yet that one survived to the end. So there we go, made it through another round. Okay, so there's only 4 here this time. This one is probably going to be a bit tricky then. Oh fuck it, especially when I blow myself up. I must have got an extra life though, so right, still going. This is definitely my last life. I'm also back to the slow speed. There we go, took him out. This is definitely the best I've done on this game for a long fucking time. And I wish I had. But this is a game that I did have back in the day. And yeah, I remember the bugs in it, but none of them actually caused the game to, you know, completely lock up or crash or anything. But yeah, there were a lot of, it was mostly on screen sort of like you know, glitches and that, graphical sort of shit. But yeah, it seems this disk image has been fixed properly, and it's now yeah, working fine. Oh joy, this is now the most I've ever taken out. 34, 35. Right, who we got now? Sky Frivolous, okay. Now when you consider things like, you know, the hardware limitation of the 64 with how many hardware sprites it can render on screen, getting this many is something of an achievement. I mean, yes, you can still see that where, you know, it glitches occasionally. So it's not like it's perfect, but it's, you know, it works. Only just got away with that. Oh, fuck it. Try and get that last fucker and I blew myself up as well. It says, okay, I got through that round. I'm sure I've already lost a life, or lost my last life there. Don't quite know what happened there, but right, so yeah, so I lost a life again, and it's continuing as if I got through it. Well, I'm going to try something out here, because I think this might be a bit fucked up. Yeah, it's brought me back on. I've lost all my lives, and yet it seems to be carrying on. Oh, here we go, at last, game over. Well, there we go. So yeah, it looks like there is still a bug or two lingering in this one, but yeah, it's not a bad game to you know, kill half hour or so. It's not exactly the most serious of games that I've ever played, but yeah, I give this 7.5 out of 10. It's not too bad. So that is Psycho Pigs UXB. Yeah, it's quite a novelty. Well worth having a bash on it for yeah, about half hour or so. It's not going to keep you coming back though too often. Right, well that brings this review to an end, and we'll see you at the next one.